updates for the 2019-2020 school year. We live in this ubiquitous world, a world where technology is ubiquitous, that is. And so that means that technology is everywhere all around us. It also means that workers, human beings, can be replaced by assemblers, robotics that do the assembly work for cars. Mechanic work can also be replaced by robots. Low and high service need jobs, such as cashiers, can also be replaced by robots. And many other low-end skill jobs can also be replaced by robots. It also means that real-time information is at our fingertips. Live 360 is an app. I can track my kids everywhere they are at any given time. I know where they are on the freeway. I know when they get to school. I know what time they get to school. I know how fast they're traveling. And that's real-time data with Live 360. We have Google Maps that are real-time, can tell you where you're going, how you're getting there, internet access. You need information. You don't have to necessarily look in a book for everything. You can go onto the internet and find lots of information. It also means, though, that we have to find it in many different sources to ensure that that information is actually accurate. And then here we have online test feedback. So when you take tests like your MAP assessments, we get that real-time data immediately. We use things like Khan, Achieve, IXL, NoRating, and all of those apps give you real-time feedback. What does it mean to be an E3 scholar in the 21st century in which technology is ubiquitous? It means that we understand that school is not just about grades. As a matter of fact, it is about learning. It is about preparing yourself to thrive in this 21st century environment. It means that we need to know how to use technology in a manner that provides integrity, in a manner that improves the world and improves the footprint. It means that we come to school prepared with our laptops charged and our brains and bodies charged for the work that lies ahead. It means that we engage in learning and discussions, and that we are open and support others in engaging in discussions. It means that we want others to engage in discussion and that we want to have lots of ideas at the table. It also means that outside of school we go beyond school, that we are kind, that we go above and beyond to do what is right as global citizens. E3 School Day is scheduled for next year. This is new. So school will start next year at 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. 8:30 Monday through Friday. And mods A, or let me say our A days and B days will now change so that A day is every Monday and Wednesday, and B days will be every Tuesday and Thursday. School starts at 8:30. School will be ending at 3:45, Monday through Thursday. Friday, school will start at 8:30 and school will end at 2:30. Design thinking. Design thinking is now a required class at many of our universities, and so we are going to be incorporating design thinking as a course here at E3. It is part of the A through G lineup, the UC A through G lineup, so we will have DT as a class for every grade, not just our seniors. It also means that in this world that we live in, because technology is so important, knowing how to code, knowing how to understand coding is also important. And so we will continue to have Exploring Computer Science as a required course in the 10th grade, but we will also have a pathway up. It's called the Cybersecurity Pathway and the Computer Science Pathway. So you can choose either one of those pathways if you like. We will also have the Digital Media Arts Pathway. We will have the Drama Pathway, and then we're going to bring back the Biotech Pathway. So you have 4 pathways to choose from. If you don't want any of the pathways, you don't have to choose a pathway either. So you'll get more about the schedule from your counselors. You'll get more about the pathways as well. I want to talk a little bit more about 9th grade, 10th, 11th, and 12th in terms of the specific course offerings. 9th grade next year, you have Pre-AP English Language 1-2, and that's for all 9th graders. And then 9th graders will choose either Pre-AP World History, ELD English, or English Skills Support. Math, they will have math, science, language, the 9th grade science will continue to be biology, and then they will choose either Spanish or Mandarin for their language courses. Micro courses and PE at the 9th grade level as well. Design thinking, an A through G course, which will happen on Friday, and E-Block will also be on Fridays. 10th grade, pre-AP English 3-4, AP World History, or regular World History. Now, humanities and English and history will be separated. English will happen every day. History will either happen on an A day or a B day. Math again, science language, exploring computer science across the board for all 10th graders. You can also have VAPA or DMA if you choose, but that means the PE now moves to your E block. 11th grade, pre-AP English 5-6, US AP World History or US History, Humanities, Science Language, A through G electives, and AP courses. Friday, your DT course and your E block. 12th grade, our seniors, you will either take ERWC for your writing class or you will take your AP English Lit. Government and Econ will also be a requirement at the senior level. Math, and then internships and your DT, that is all of your, for your seniors, that is your 4th class of the day. And then you have A through G electives or AP courses that you can take with that. One other thing I need to let you know about is that now we have virtual classes. So if you meet the criteria, you can take a virtual class for your Mod 1 or your Mod 4. Seniors, no virtual class Mod 4. 10th and 11th grade, you can take a virtual class Mod 1 or Mod 4 if you meet the criteria, and your counselors will be reviewing that criteria with you. Course offerings and schedule. Look for your counselors to come by next week, or this week, actually starting this week, with information on your course offerings. The catalog is thick, so make sure you look that over. We also have online college courses. And so for any grade level that meets the requirement, it's a virtual course. So again, you have to meet the requirements of virtual classes. You'll get more information on that from your counselors. Okay, let's talk about our academic data, particularly our MAP data. We took the fall exam, we took the winter exams, and then next month you will take the spring MAP assessments. But I want to share with you the comparison data between winter of 2018 and winter of 2019. Excellent news, our 10th graders tripled the national average growth in a year in the area of mathematics. Our 11th graders almost tripled the national average growth in a year, and our 12th graders did nearly the same. Our 10th graders, current 10th graders, 9th graders last year, they grew by 6 times the national average. Our 11th graders by over 5 times the national average, and the 12th graders grew 2.5 times the national average. So great job, scholars, great job, learning facilitators in teaching our scholars. Let's keep up that great work. And why do we need to keep up that great work? Well, let's look at our graduates. Our first graduating class was in 2016. Of that graduating class, 53% either enrolled in a 2 or 4-year university. Today, 64% of those individuals who enrolled are still enrolled in a 2 or 4-year university. That's great news. 2017, 71% of our scholars that graduated enrolled in a 2 or 4-year college. Today, 82% of those babies are still enrolled in a 2 or 4-year university. 2018, 77% of our scholars actually enrolled in a 2 or 4-year university, and to date, 81% of them are still enrolled in a 2 or 4-year university. E3 exceeds the national, state, and local average for kiddos who enter and remain in a 2 or 4-year university. So kudos again to our scholars, to our LFs, and to your parents. Great job. All right, take care of you, take care of each other, and take care of E3.